Hello and welcome to Caravanning with the Missus. Thanks for tuning in, joining, watching, subscribing, and I hope you're all well. This week's little vlog is one with our Vanother Collective. I think I believe we call it, don't we? Vanother is the Missus. Vanother Collective, all about safety essentials. Now, don't forget to watch all the other vlogs in the group. Thumbnails will be appearing somewhere, I should imagine. So yeah, safety essentials. Not the most exciting of topics. Sadie agrees. However, I might find some tasteful music to put it in the background to make it a little bit more entertaining. Perhaps hold on. So obviously, what we'll go through some safety essentials, mostly ones that apply to us really, ones that we've been caught up on or thought, oh yeah, we need to do that, stuff like that. But also I might just go just to be complete, just in case there's any novices or other people that might not be aware of some of this stuff. We'll also go through some of the other stuff. Right then, let's crack on. We'll do it in turns, won't we?
No, you can do it.
I'll do it first. Check the wheel talks. Ah, yes, we nearly got caught. We did get caught out with that once, didn't we? Do you remember?
No.
I shredded the wheel back in the early days.
Oh, yes,
I'll put a link to the vlog down below, but I over-torqued the wheels. But yeah, every single time you go out, you should torque them about once every 100 miles. But I don't. I do it every time we leave the house, but not every time we leave site. So make sure you check the torques of the carrot of your wheels, and also pressures. While you're there, you might as well check the pressures of your caravan wheels. Good. Check the lights before you set off. That's your job, isn't it?
Yes, we do that. Yeah.
Yes, we do that. Do we like to use a walkie-talkie or not?
No.
No. Some channels like to use walkie-talkies for some reason when doing it. Perhaps because they want to do it with myself when it's dark or something and don't disturb others. But we just roll down the windows and shout to each other, don't we? But with the rear view camera, of course, I could actually see you. You could do thumbs up. But either way, make sure you check all your lights on your caravan. Make sure that cable's attached. So when you're hitching up, always check your breakaway cable. Make sure that's securely fastened, obviously, because if the caravan comes unhitched, then it'll cause the brake to go on. So that was good. Also, when I'm putting the caravan on the back of the car, what I do to make sure it's on the ball at front is I just clasp my hands around it and just make sure with my fingers I just feel it to make sure it feels like the tow ball is going into the hitch. That's what I do. I know there's other things. You can lower the jockey wheel, but I was told by the dealer that that's not a great idea because it puts stress on the little pin at the top. So yeah, but either way, whichever method you use, obviously make sure the caravan's hitched to the car. Halo view, really good idea to have a rear view camera if you can. I've got halo view. You might have seen my vlog on it. I'll put the link below, but that is essential. Every time I go out towing a caravan, I always grab the halo view screen and watch it. Very good for overtaking, making sure you've got enough space and all the rest of that. So very good for a rear view camera and reversing. Good. Do you want to do the next one, my little fruitcake?
No.
The next one, wide corners. Remember to do corners wide. Checking your mirrors as you go around them, otherwise you might clip them, and never know, there might be somebody standing on the corner as well.
Well, I don't tow, so some of these...
No, that's true. You don't really want to learn either, do you? No. Okay, all right. So obviously Sadie can't go through the towing one, so I will. Obviously checking your mirrors a hell of a lot, especially as you're going around corners. Speed, as you're probably aware, no more than 60 miles an hour on the motorways and no more than 50 miles an hour on country roads. So, the letter. And what else? Oh yeah, when you get to the other end, make sure the caravan's spent time to make sure the caravan's level. Otherwise, certain things may not work, like the heating, fridge, stuff like that, because if you're on gas, because of the flame will always go upright. So if the caravan's a little bit skew with, the flame will still be going upright, and therefore with the heating or the fridge, it might not, the flame might not hit the thing that it's supposed to be heating up. So spend time to make sure it's nice and level, especially if you're off grid. Great stuff. And oh yeah, make sure the handbrake's full on as well when you've hitched up at your caravan site, because you don't want to risk the caravan rolling when you move, when you're moving around in the caravan. So make doubly sure the handbrake's full on, and if using a ramp, make sure that you've put a chock in front of it, so as well as the handbrake on, you've got the chock stopping the wheel from coming down the ramp. And when you're on site, make sure the EHU isn't tangled up, otherwise that could set fire apparently. Also, actually that's a good thing, make sure the hitch lock and the wheel lock are fastened to the caravan at all times when it's in storage and when you're out on the pitch, because it might invalidate the insurance if it gets nicked and one of those isn't secured to it. It would invalidate our insurance, so it might do yours as well. So make sure your hitch lock and the wheel lock are both attached to the caravan. A good idea to park the car in front of the caravan to make it a little bit easier, a little bit more difficult for somebody to steal it, not easier. Because then they'd have to move your car or spin the caravan around. So parking car in front of the caravan if you can. Also, we always keep expensive items in the car rather than the caravan when we're on holiday. Things like laptops, cameras and stuff. The reason being because the car is more difficult to break into. Because the caravan, doesn't matter how many locks and stuff you've got on the caravan, it is at the end of the day just made out of plastic and a bit of polythene in between. So if somebody wants to put their fist through the side and get in the caravan, then they can. Because I know you can get all these special locks to go around the lock and stuff, but I always wonder, you know, as I say, it's no trouble at all just to bash a hole into the wall of the caravan. So yeah. So easy to break in, so all valuable stuff, keep them in the car, because then at least it's a bit more secure. Or better still, obviously don't bring expensive items with you if you can leave them at home. And what we got next, my little fruit cake. Do you want to read that one?
Oh, it's important to keep the caravan serviced regularly.
Well said, excellent, good. Yes, and that is very important because obviously they check the brakes, etc., and a hell of a load of other stuff, as well as the gas system, electrical systems, and all the rest of that. It's not just for the warranty, for general safety. Good. What we got next? Oh yeah, when you do get to site, make sure you know where the emergency assembly point is and any fire extinguishing equipment. Great, very important stuff. And also inside the caravan, make sure you got your fire extinguisher and blanket somewhere near the kitchen. I still need to fix them up, but they're always there. Also make sure you've got smoke and carbon monoxide detectors as well. Make sure the batteries are okay on those. Test them every once in a while, or they should get tested when it gets serviced. Also with those, the smoke alarm and the carbon monoxide alarm, what I do is remove the batteries when the caravan's not being used, so to make the batteries last a bit longer.
Oh, sorry.
It's all right, we're nearly there. And also what I always bear in mind, be extra careful if you're cooking in the caravan, as there isn't much space. So the tendency is to put everything all close together, and it's very, very easy, obviously, to knock something over, say like maybe cooking oil or something, and then it goes all over the pan, and then, oh God, I hate to think what will go on if that happened. So be very careful with all that. And the other thing as well, when you're doing something in oil in the oven, just make sure that it's level and that the oil doesn't pour over the back onto the flame. Otherwise, I dread to think what happened then. Can we think of anything else, my little cocker spaniel? No, we can't think of anything else at all. Okie doke, so I think that wraps it up. But above all, enjoy your holidays. Don't let this stuff get you down. Enjoy them. Talk about holidays. Where are we going next?
To the Cotswolds, aren't we?
Yes, we're going to the Cotswolds. Our favourite site, Crowmarsh Gifford. Is that in the Cotswolds?
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah. So we're going there, Crowmarsh Gifford, next week. Banging it. Can't wait for that. Hope you're all well. Stay good and healthy. And this is where I go on and on and on forever. But I won't. I'll cut it short.
Yeah.
I'll cut it short. So see you soon. Laters, taters.